I'm pretty sure a lot of you today are at a stage in your life where you're looking to make money and maybe you have no clue where to go. Well, look no further. In this video, I'm going to share with you where the money is, how millionaires are making their money, and I'm just going to give you the playbook for a millionaire, for a 2024 millionaire. So pay attention, and before we begin, smash that like because it's going to help this channel grow and reach out to other people who are stuck. And a lot of people are stuck, especially given the current economics and challenging environments. I'm going to start from the bottom. I'm actually going to share with you my own income stream. I'm not going to be as accurate as possible here because you know me, guys, I like to be vague. And I do that for reasons, personal reasons, right? So I like to just keep it vague, but I'm going to try my best. Reveal some things that, of course, I could reveal here. So there's 6 things. We're going to start with the one that is less risk, it's basically risk-free, and of course you can see it, YouTube, right? Social media, every millionaire today has a social media channel. Look at Shark Tank, every single one of those guys has a YouTube channel, right? Kevin O'Leary, Mark Cuban. YouTube will pay you ad revenue, and it will keep your portfolio alive, i.e. your image, because every person needs to have an image, and you need to, just like you would go on LinkedIn, develop an image for yourself so people can hire you. Well, as an entrepreneur, you will need an image for the public, okay? Because let's face it, if you start a business today, you know, the public will need to know about it eventually. And these are your customers at the same time. So YouTube, I mean, it paid me $300 last month, but on one stage at the peak of 2021, we were making somewhere between $3,000 to $5,000. That was great, right? And that's because I was making a lot of videos and there was a lot of views. And I had something to talk about, of course. This is what I do, I teach people, right? So it was simple for me to create videos, but that's a business idea and you can grow it. And at the same time, once you grow it, you can link a couple of things and a couple of businesses to basically to reach out to your followers. And that's OnlyFans. Of course, we missed out on OnlyFans. I should have made it OnlyFans, but there's a lot of things that you could do to monetize your channels, your social media, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on Twitter. And I tell the youngsters all the time, this is your route, do that. And like I said, you know, you can make some money here and there. Like for example, last month we made it $300. That pays the internet bill. Okay, number 2 is online business. So this one I'm gonna keep vague. And a lot of people who were following me 3 months ago heard about this online business in private that I sold for 800 grand. It's similar to a comparison website, okay? And I had multiple of those and I sold one of those, and this, you could say, these two are a way of generating free cash flow for minimal risk. Now, when you generate free cash flow, of course you're going to generate it from a business. So you need a business, guys, to generate cash flow. Unless you have a good enough income or good enough savings. So that's where we'll get into the other big boy businesses. Now, real estate, I have multiple rental properties as well, and these properties I don't pay tax on because they're situated in a tax-free country or jurisdiction. And you know, I mean, if you have 5 properties, that's 100 grand a year, and they're paid off. So this is where I take anything that I make from my cash flow and park it in properties in hope for rental income. Okay. And of course, rental income is just there to give you that safety. I usually don't spend rental income. I would keep it. And I would just go after earned income. So that's what rental income is, just extra cream for parking your money in real estate. Okay? And I have multiple of those. And of course, they're in, like I said, a tax-free jurisdiction, and they're all paid off. So, different currency holdings. So currency holdings, every millionaire is not going to keep their currency all in one. So they're not going to keep all their million, for example, or if you have $1 million, you'll probably keep it in one currency. If you have 2, 3, after $1 million, you don't need anything else. So you'll start to explore and play around with the money. So 2 million, you'll probably start putting it in currencies. For example, you want to put it in euros, in USD, in Canadian pounds, AED, right? The yen. So if you see an opportunity and you think there's going to be development for that economy or that country, then you would park your money there, and then as it goes up against your own currency, then you would sell it back and make a little bit of profit. So that's something you do without even putting in any work. You just press the button and make the transaction. So now we're getting to the main businesses. Okay, long-term crypto investments. Every millionaire nowadays, this is like the best thing that they've ever had, because what this is for them is just like the currency holdings that I just spoke about, where they buy something and then they flip it. Okay, except it's a different asset class. So this here, they can put a lot of money, and if they believe in the currency or the asset like Bitcoin, any crypto, they will buy and hold, and they would turn that small amount of money or big amounts of money that they made from their cash flow and other businesses and turn it into a large sum. And I guess that's something I do personally. I mean, I've got 32,000 or so. I don't know what it is. I'll just post a screenshot here in crypto, in Litecoin, and we're looking for 100 grand out of that, if not more, right? And of course, that's because I believe in what I'm holding. So when I believe in something, I'm not scared. I just leave it and go to sleep. Okay, so let's get to the main point here, and this is swing trading and flipping stocks, which a lot of you already know, guys. Back in the day, it was day trading. You notice day trading is nowhere to be seen here in this video. That's because I stopped day trading a few months ago after training 6,000 traders on both swing trading, investing, and day trading. But now swing trading is netting us enough capital, because I'm going in with enough capital. For example, in the trades that I shared publicly with the Bitcoin stocks, you know, we pulled just 25,000 or 20,000 in just a week. And by the way, it wasn't just me, but it was everybody else who followed me on Instagram, and most importantly, those who are following me on the Patreon. For example, I put $95,000 in this stock, TerraWolf, okay? And I shared that on the community section on YouTube. And we sold it 15 cents later for 15 grand profit. So this is the kind of returns you can expect. This was a minimal, by the way, to make 15,000 on that trade. There's some trades we pulled 50%. Like I said, when I say we, I'm talking about me and people who are viewing my channel or part of the Patreon. So we're doing this together, and that's what makes this, I guess, a confidence booster. But you have to make the money, right? That's the problem. Where are you going to make all of this money to get into swing trading, into long-term crypto, into different currency holdings, real estate, starting a business? Well, you have to, this is what you have to do. You have to actually start with something that's risk-free at the start, assuming you have no capital or no cash flow. Because the first thing you want to do is get cash flow. It's very difficult to get cash flow from investing or swing trading, because we were holding some stocks for 2 months to net us 15,000. Could it go to 4 months? Yeah, sure. So there was no actual time frame that we were expecting to make money, and that's the struggle with swing trading, and that's a struggle with day trading and any kind of trading, by the way. It's just because you make money and pull it doesn't mean you're gonna keep it. You'll probably deposit it again when you lose day trading or blow an account. So it's the same thing with swing trading. It's not a given set of dates. So how are you gonna make money? Business. You need cash flow. Okay? Without cash flow, you're not going to be able to pursue these activities that I just mentioned. And that's where you start online business, a YouTube channel. I don't know what you're gonna do. Provide a service. You know, I guess this is something you have to figure out, because nobody's going to tell you the business itself. Because if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. There's things you can do when you have money that everybody can join in. But there's certain things that not everybody can join in, and that is business. Okay, so you put 50,000 people and you tell them start a business. Maybe 2 of those 50,000 will actually start a business that becomes successful. Okay? So this is something you have to do, and you have to force into existence. Because if I tell you about it, I'll be a hypocrite, because I can say, if I say this to 1,000 people, how many people out of the 1,000 are going to actually become successful? But if that person who's part of the 1,000 just goes into the corner and figures out what people want and need, he can do it. He can make it work. Okay, hopefully this helped you guys. I'll see you very soon. If you want to join the Patreon as well, you can join. It's in the description. I'll be sharing my picks, my stock picks. That's if you have savings and money, and you can make money doing it as well, being part of this team. Other than that, I'll see you on Instagram. Peace and love as always. Bye.